My name is Madison Lee, and the person I'm interviewing, their name is
Vicky Kim.
Vicky Kim. The date is May 27th, 2022. Do I have your permission to record the interview for the public?
Yes,
Alright. Ready? And she's my mother.
I am.
Okay, first question. What are you proudest of in your life?
I am proud of the life that I created for my family.
Can you elaborate?
I'm proud of my Madison. She sets her goals and she seeks to accomplish them. I'm proud of Abigail for
Who's Abigail?
my second daughter. She tries her best in everything that she does. And I'm proud of Olivia, my third daughter, for being Olivia. She's 5.
Okay. How has being a parent changed you?
In every aspect of my life. Then I am no longer number one in my own life.
How does that make you feel?
Satisfied.
Alright, even though you're not number one?
Yes.
Did you always know you wanted to be a parent?
Yes.
When did you know?
Since I was a little girl playing dolls and playing house with my friends.
Okay. Do you remember what was going through your head when you first saw me?
Yes.
What was going through your head?
Why doesn't she have eyebrows?
Elaborate, please.
You were stuck in you were stuck down there for 4 hours and your eyebrows were gone because of that. They eventually grew in.
Okay. What was my siblings like?
Elaborate.
Elaborate?
Siblings like when?
What are they like?
Right now, currently?
Yes.
Okay, Abigail is 11. She's graduating elementary in a week or two. She's very stubborn and naive at the same time. She needs to be pushed a little bit to try her best. She's lazy and needs that shove a little bit. But when she actually does really great.
Okay. Well, now talking more about you. When and where were you born?
I was born in Seoul, Korea on March 5th, 1979.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Reseda, California.
How long were you in Korea for?
7 months.
Do you remember anything from being in Korea?
Not for the first 7 months of my life.
Okay. How would you describe yourself as a child? Were you happy?
I was happy.
How would you describe yourself as a child?
I was bored. I should have, through my energy, I wish I had that outlet, but I was bored. Didn't have a lot of supervision since my parents were always working. So we were stuck at home pretty much when we were not in school.
We as in who?
Me and my younger brother.
What was it like growing up with your younger brother?
Annoying.
Okay. Okay. Did you get into trouble? What was the worst thing you did?
Oh, there's so much. The absolute worst thing I did, I knock out my mom's car when I was 13.
13, you didn't have a driver's license?
Did not have a driver's license.
This is going on in the internet forever. Okay. Well, did you enjoy school as a child?
I did. I did enjoy school.
What was your favorite subject?
English.
Why?
I like to write, and I like to read.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a journalist.
Interesting. What are you now?
I manage a law firm.
Are you happy with your career choice?
Happy as I can be.
Okay. Well, let's talk about, do you have a love of your life?
Besides my children,
Yes, besides the children.
my husband,
Oh, who's your husband?
Richard.
Oh, what's his name?
Richard.
Richard. Okay. When did you guys meet?
In high school?
You're the high school sweethearts?
No.
What was your first encounter with Richard?
He was my friend's cousin.
Was that ever awkward?
No. He was a friend of mine in high school.
Do you ever think about previous lovers?
No.
Never ever?
Ever.
Did you learn any lessons from the past loves you've had?
Of course. You always have to take every relationship and learn from it and apply it to your next relationship.
That's great advice. What piece of advice would you want to give to the rest of the world?
Regarding what?
Regarding anything.
Life?
Or in life, yeah.
Wow. I think you should just always try to live in the moment and try your best in everything that you do. Because that moment, once that moment's gone, you don't get it back.
So, YOLO?
Sure.
To wrap it up, do you have anything you want to tell your children that you never told me before?
No, I've told you pretty much everything. Everything that's age appropriate.
Okay, anything you want to tell me now that you haven't?
Santa Claus isn't real.
Okay. Taking a little segue before we end. How has your life been different than what you'd imagined?
For the most part, it is what I imagined it to be. I mean, of course, you can't, you don't get everything that you imagine. But for the most part, it is. I've always wanted a family, wanted to live in the suburbs, wanted to own my own house, wanted to live in a safe neighborhood for my kids, wanted to be able to provide them with everything that they needed. I wanted to be comfortable financially. Those are the main things that I wanted to accomplish that I have. So, for the most part, yes.
Now, given that you lived a long life,
A long life, excuse me?
what are the most important lessons you've learned in life?
In my 43 years of life?
Yes, your 43
The
years of life.
most important lesson?
Yes.
The most important lesson I think would be, gosh, the most important lesson?
Yes, most important.
I think you have to, before you make a decision, think of how it will affect you in the next 2-3 years, whatever decision that you're making, a big decision in life.
And when you made a bad decision, what do you do after that? Do you just...
If I can correct it, I'll correct it right away. If I can't, then I'll just write it out and note to self, never make that same mistake. Always learn from your mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then you're an idiot. You have to always apply that to the next experience in life.
These lessons that you've learned, who was the most important person of your life?
My mom.
Can you tell me more about your mom?
My mama. My mom is very selfless. She sacrificed a lot for her family. So I have a very good role model in that. She always put us first. She's a good cook.
Do you see yourself in her?
Sometimes. Not really.
How do you guys differ?
How do we not? My mom is more passive and she's more detailed oriented, and I'm not. I am not like that. And she's very emotional, and she's very scared and paranoid. And I mean, I think I have a little bit of that in me, but I'm not nearly as extreme as she is. But other than that, I learned to mother. I learned to parent a lot through her mistakes and her accomplishments.
So do you think that she had a huge part in how you are and what you are today?
Of course.
And you think you'll have the same impact on your kids?
Of course.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful interview.
You're welcome.